I don't know if this is going to be relatable because genuinely I don't know if I know anybody else who feels this way. And if I do, they do a good job of hiding it because I don't know. But maybe someone can relate because I just realized since quitting my job and getting another job that's way less stressful and still feeling burnt out, I'm thinking about it because I'm thinking about, how do I need to heal to where I feel better. And I'm trying to think back at what I did the last time I was burnt out and what made me feel better the last time. And the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, I don't remember a time in my life where I wasn't burnt out. And I'm thinking all the way back to high school. I don't remember a time where I wasn't so busy and tightly wound up that the smallest thing would set me off. Because that's how burnout manifests for me, is I snap at people. I cut an attitude because I'm just so like going so fast, I'm so overwhelmed, and then one thing is out of order and I just lose it. And you'd think that quitting, eliminating the main stress in my life, which was my old job, you would think that would make me not feel like this, and it helped. I feel way better since quitting my job. But now that I have another job, and now that that's over with, I've started being more consistent on YouTube. I've been trying to post videos every single week. Now I was singing in choir, I was taking tennis classes. Choir's done for the season, same with tennis. And now I'm doing 75 hard, which, why did I start 75 hard? Well, I know why, because my cousin started it and I wanted to do it with her. But other than that, like, I should not be doing that right now. I should just be resting, but I can't. Because now there hasn't been a day where I could just sit and watch TV. Like, the new season of Euphoria, I've not had time to watch it at all. I have not even turned on the first episode because I don't have time to sit down and watch it. Because I'm busy from 4:30 in the morning when I wake up to 10 o'clock at night when I go to sleep, nonstop. And I do it to myself. But in my head, I'm like, there's no other choice. Because on days, when I think back on the days where I did just try to chill and lay in bed and watch TV like that, that didn't make me feel better. I just felt worse. I just felt I did feel guilty. I think it was guilt that I felt. So I just know I'm the type of person, I love staying busy. I love activities. I love doing things. So for me, recharging is not laying in bed and doing nothing all day, because that doesn't make me feel good either. But also I'm realizing recharging is not going on vacation and seeing friends, because going out of town does not feel like rest to me. Going out of town feels like work. And when I think about, in February, I took 4 days off work, took a long weekend, and did nothing but hang out, go to the gym, work on YouTube videos. That's all I did the whole weekend. I didn't feel ready to go back to work. I didn't feel rested. I didn't feel better. I mean, I felt a little better because I was, 4 days not at work. So then I think back at the last time before that, when I went on like a week-long vacation and, I went to the beach with family. And after I got back, I was in like a month-long depression because I just knew that I needed more. I wasn't ready to come back to work, and I wasn't ready to re-enter society. It literally put me in a month-long depression. And so I'm like, what is the solution here? Because I've considered getting a hotel room by myself for like 3 days and just not leaving. I've considered that, and that's feasible maybe within the next month or two. But I just feel like one weekend or, one break, one vacation, I feel like that's just not enough. But then on the other side of it, I need to pay my bills. So I can't just quit my job and go MIA for 2 months, and at this point I don't know what to do. I mean, realistically, I know that I can't slow down anytime soon because I'm getting married this year. I've got a lot going on, and me and my fiance just have a lot to do this year. So I know, like, realistically, I'm not gonna get a break till 2027. Like, just realistically. And it's not fair to me because I don't want to feel this way anymore, but it's also not fair to my family and my fiance. It's not fair to him because, who's the one constantly seeing me when I'm at my last nerve and I'm about to snap? Him. And unfortunately, I take a lot of my stress and my anxiety, I take it out on him. And that's not fair. I mean, I don't want to be like that. And I try not to. And I also forgot to mention other things I've tried. Therapy. Therapy for 10 years. I've been in therapy. Medication. I've tried Lexapro. I've tried Adderall. I've tried Auvelity. I've tried all the antidepressants, anti-anxiety, ADHD. Like, I've tried it. And I still feel this way. So I'm kind of at a loss. Maybe I've only been away from my really stressful job that really sent me over the edge. I've only been away from that for a month and a half. So maybe I'm just still needing some time to heal. But what does that say about me when the second that stress is over, I add more stress on by piling all the extracurriculars, by starting 75 hard, taking tennis class, singing, and going to the gym. Like, I have to go to the gym. Like, I have to stay in shape, but it takes up so much time. So it's like, what do you do? How do you balance it all? This is why I'm like, bro, I cannot be a mom right now. Like, that's not, like, possible right now. I mean, it's not like I was wanting to be a mom before this, but I just am like, I'm not ready to have kids. I feel like, I mean, I know I'm making the right decision getting married. I want to get married. I want to be married to my fiance. But it's like, am I even ready to be a wife? Because I feel like I just don't have it together. But I'm gonna figure it out, and when I do, I'm gonna tell you guys. When I figure it out, I'm gonna tell you guys, and I'm gonna crack the code. Maybe I need to find a good book to read. See, that's another thing. I'm reading Atomic Habits right now, the ultimate self-help book, right? I'm reading that for my 75 hard daily readings, and even that, I'm like, maybe I just need to stop trying to improve myself. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. But maybe there's just something that's not clicking. And I cannot for the life of me figure it out, because I have always felt like this in one way or another. Going as far back as I can remember, since I was a conscious human, I've always done the most. And I've always felt overwhelmed because of it. So it's like, why do I feel like I have to constantly do the most all the time? But at the same time, why don't I let myself rest? But resting, I don't know. I'm talking in circles now because I can't figure it out. So if anyone has any advice, let me know, because I'm at a loss. But I'm not gonna give up, because I owe it to myself, and I owe it to my family, my future family, and my current family, and I owe it to my fiance. I owe it to everybody to heal and feel better, because when I feel better, I know I treat people better. So yeah, that's just what I've been thinking about.